Disclaimer: the views, opinions, and insinuations made by the host or guests do not reflect those of the show, the management, and the network. Viewer discretion is advised.
Broadcasting beyond borders, the message of the truest tribe of coaching entrepreneurs and independent service providers from Life Coach Philippines. This is Coach Shaun de Joya for Integrate, now on our second season here at Think Talk Broadcast and the flagship community project of coaching Think Talk speakers from Life Coach Philippines and members of Coach A coaching community. I'll be back shortly with my guest, Robert Flores from Santa Cruz, Laguna. Welcome to the live streaming of Integrate, airing every Saturday at 10:30 p.m. In this show, I want to help married men who are going through life transitions by helping them gain wisdom and knowledge from successful men who have navigated through adversity and turning them into opportunities, creating love and safety. And the show showcases the stories of men who took control of the driver's seat of their life by developing strategies and tactics and integrating their experiences, their talents, and their skills to model this and allow them to respond in a positive way to the emotions associated to adversity. You know, many of us go through challenges with our work, goes through our challenges with our relationship, in our businesses, with our marriage, money, and even our disability. And what I want to help you out in here is to find ways and meanings of all of the experience that you have, because I believe that the negative experiences that we have in there is just a precursor to the great things that you can experience in your life. Broadcasting beyond borders of Pasig City on the 3rd September of the year 2022. I am life coach Shaun de Joya. I am a professional certified life and mental health coach from Life Coach Philippines. And I'm also a Master Coach Apprentice of Master Coach A. I am a public speaker, a coaching entrepreneur, a mental model collector, a husband, a father, and the most important part of it, I am a human being. And being a human being means that we are going to enjoy every single day of our life by creating connections. Our mission here at TikTok Broadcast is to get closer to our kindred and serve better our coaching tribe. And what we envision is to be the go-to network for content that connects with the mind, heart, and soul through the platform of life coaching. And serving in the digital space, the change I want to see is to stop generational trends. That's what I want to do. And I want to do that by educating men through the lessons of adversity so they are able to think better, feel better, and respond better because of these learnings. My guest for tonight is a teacher at heart. I met him from one of the classes and also a partner of what you see in there, Coach Johanna. He is married to Coach Johanna for 15 years and has been blessed with 3 daughters, Joria, Liliana, and Myrel. Hopefully, I'm able to pronounce it well. He is the quality analyst for a financial business firm and has been in the BPO industry for 15 years now. Please welcome my guest, Robert Flores. Robert, magandang gabi.
Good evening. Good evening po. And glad to be here. Integrate
Yan.
with Coach Shaun. Yeah.
Thank you, thank you. Yan, kanina po, nasa klase po kami and we talk about creativity. And we're transitioning here. We've learned a lot so far by far. Robert, yan, galing lang tayo sa klase kanina, no? And one of the things that I challenge my guests in here, because common than not, di ba? Pag may mga meeting tayo with other people in the workplace, with a client, when we introduce ourselves, common naman yung name natin, what we do, industry we support, then the number of years that we are supporting that industry, or even in the work that we do. I want to challenge you. Yan. coming from the creativity classes. Ayan, yung creativity
Tayo.
classes natin kanina. O sige, gamitin natin yan, pag-practicein natin. If you're gonna introduce yourself to a 5-year-old child using that, what we've learned, how would you introduce them? Yourself.
Grabe naman. How will I introduce myself to a 5-year-old? Okay.
Yes! Oh.
Hi! Ako nga pala si Kuya Robert. You can call me Kuya Robert. I love to play Gundam. I love to collect cards. Yeah. And I love to play a lot.
O yan, si Kuya Robert. O yan, pag kayo nakita nyo si Kuya Robert, tawagan nyo Kuya Robert. O Kuya Robert, thank you for joining me. We're gonna talk about something, I want to talk about something beautiful this evening, because one of the things that we commonly have challenges with, especially for men, especially for the fathers out there, is our ability to express ourselves in ways na playful. When I say playful, yung it brings out the humanity in us, where we explore, we are constantly in a state where we just want to enjoy the situation, we want to enjoy the moment. Pero minsan, di ba, may madaming mga joy killers dyan na yung iba, it kills the joyfulness in us. How do you navigate through that? Pag mga ganyang tao na parang pwede ba mag-enjoy lang tayo rather than, taking a look at the bad side of everything that's happening around us?
Well, on my point of view, kasi we can always choose to be happy in whatever state that you are in. It's being happy is a matter of choice. Kumbaga, it's a state of mind na kahit na anong kalalagayan mo, you can make a joke out of it. Diba? Kasi it's a matter of perspective, kung ano yung tingin mo na importante, at kung ano yung saan ka dapat mag-dwell ng mga bagay. So, if you're gonna ask me about how I deal with it, yung mga ganun ba, I always look at the fun side. I always look at the fun side. Kung halimbawa, meron kang nakasalubong, may nabangga ka. So, ano yung fun side dun sa part na yun? Halimbawa ako, may nakabangga ako, o kaya nadapa ako, sabihin ko, tatayo ako pag nadapa ako, sabihin ko, tingin ko sa nakakita, kaya nyo yun? Parang mga ganun ba? You can always look at the bright side of everything. So, yun. That's how I look at it. Para maging, alam mo yun, para light lang. Para enjoy lang.
Oh. Yeah, and I totally agree with that, no? Because common than not, di ba? Pag may nangyayaring hindi maganda sa'yo, and I'm talking, by the way, to all of the men out there, especially those who drive. One of the things that we have very short patience with is when people on the road are unruly. Especially yung mga motor, di ba, Robert? Pag mga nasingit-singit yan, parang nakakabwisit, nakakainis, di ba? And you tend to get irate, and instead of you enjoying the ride, you become come into a space in which you're irritable, and you get you brood on all of these different things na nawawala yung fun side of the simplicity of what you're seeing and all of these things. Now, Robert, you've been married for 15 years. You've been married for 15 years. Talk to us yung journey mo before you got married. I know you've shared the story. Oh, before you get married, before you transition. Maganda yung na-share mo sa akin when we were talking. And ito yung common misconception of a lot of people. They feel na when you are the person that you are, matagal ka ng ganyan. Diba? But the reality is you went through a lot of things before you become the person that you are today. So paint a picture of what that journey it is for you from before getting married to getting married and who you are right now.
Before I got married, life is not really a better process in my journey. Bali 4 siblings kami. We're a family of 6. My mom, my stepmom. Actually, kung babalikan pa natin, I have a stepmom. Kumbaga parang kasi yung nanay ko, yung yung nanay ko talaga, namatay siya. During the age of nung 3 years old pa lang ako. Namatay ang nanay ko noon. Tapos may pangatlo dapat akong kapatid. Tapos ayun, namatay din siya. So dalawa lang kami. So naiwan ako, tsaka si Lotus yung kapatid ko, tapos yung tatay ko. And then nag-asawa siya ulit. pangasawa niya si Nanay Marlene. Tapos nagkaroon ako ng 2 kapatid sa kanila. So, and then, fast forward, di siyempre, okay naman yung childhood namin, lumaki kami, inalagaan kami ng nanay ko. Ayan, siyempre, yung mga istoryang ganyan na pinagdadaanan mo nung bata ka, hindi mo mawawala yan, mga kakulitan, kasitan, yung adventure mo bilang kabataan.
Yes, true.
You know what I'm talking about, yeah. Tapos, fast forward, dumating sa punto nung college na ako, 2003, my dad passed away. Tapos ako na lang yung inaasahan kasi ako yung college. Ako yung nagka-college, ako yung nagka-graduate. So, naging breadwinner ako during that time. Pinagkakasya ko yung sweldo kong 6,000 bilang teacher sa Union College. Shout out Union College.
Shout out Union College. Salamat.
I'm thankful ako sa Thankful ako sa Union College kasi they gave me the chance to explore how to teach kasi teaching is really the noblest profession. But again, gaya nga ng isang teacher ko na nagsabi din sa akin na it is not financially rewarding. So, tapos nung mga panahon na yon, syempre, pinagkakasya ko yung 6,000, breadwinner. Buti na lang, wala kaming upang binabayaran noon. Mga kapatid ko, may kanya-kanya na rin buhay, may kanya-kanyang utak, syempre. Ikaw yung tumatay yung parang tatay doon sa bahay, syempre, hindi ka naman nila susundin basta-basta. So, marami din ups and downs, mga ginawa mo na gugustuhin, na hindi mo gugustuhin gawin, pero kailangan mong gawin para kumita. Mga ganun ba? Na subukan ko rin magmasahe. Sa sideline ako, nagmamasahe ako noon. Mga teacher ako minamasahe. Yan. Hello po sa mga teacher ko, minasahe ko dati. Ayan. Tapos may mga naging customer din ako na minamasahe ko noon. Nagpapabayad ako, syempre.
Of course.
So, para lang kumita, pero may extra kita. Tapos nung teacher na ako, doon ko na-realize na hindi talaga kasya yung sweldo ko na 6,000. So I have to venture out. Salamat sa asawa ko na girlfriend ko pa lang siya noon na sabi niya sa akin na okay lang, girlfriend-boyfriend lang tayo. Kasi hindi tayo mabubuhay sa sweldo mong yung 6,000.
Mababa masyado, tapos support ka pa.
Oo, tapos para ako nagising, para ako nabuhusan ng malabig na tubig. Natama naman. Kasi practicality-wise, di ba? Hindi ka mabubuhay sa 6,000 if you're gonna start a family of your own. Di ba? So, ayun, I made the decision na lumuwas, makibaka sa Cruz Naligas. Tapos naharay ako sa HSBC. Yan, sa sa kumpanya namin. Nahira ako sa kanila. Tapos, ayun, I've been with them for about 15 years already. Yan, sa BPO namin. May mga napabayaan, syempre, kasi masabi ko lang, church member ako noon, noong mga panahon na yun, bago ako lumuwas. Ayan. Pero may na-jump out ako na istoryang part. Ito, mas magandang juicy part to. Ito wala. Bago ako nung naando na ako sa Quezon City, hindi pala ako sa Quezon City muna nagsimula. Sa Alabang. Alabang ako nagsimula sa BPO na kinakasamahan ko ngayon. Tapos dun 2007, dun kami kinasal ni Mayo. Noong mga panahon na yun, noong 2007. Kasi meron na palang nabubuong Joyra sa kanyang sinapupunan. So yun, yung mga adventure ng kabataan, syempre, mga ganyan. Tapos, and then, before that, bago kami magpakasal, bago ako lumuwas ng Alabang, lumuwas talaga sorry, probinsyano.
Alayo eh.
Lumuwas. Yung iba nga tinatawag sa akin doon, sumagwan. Magsagwan kasi may ilog pa daw na dadaanan para makapunta ng Maynila. Ganun. So sabi ko, bago ako pumunta ng Alabang, active talaga ako sa church during that time. May choir ako, ganyan. Tapos song leader ako sa church. I have to leave that. Nag-decide ako na iwanan. In other words, in other terms, in terms sa church, backslider. Yan.
I heard of that.
Tumalikod ako. Kumbaga, kasi, parang ang layo kasi. Yung excuse na lang yun. Pag sabi nga nila, pag may gusto, Pag gusto, may paraan. Pag
may
ayaw,
paraan.
So, excuse ko na lang yan kasi para makaano ko dun sa, makaalis din. Kasi hindi ko rin magawa yung mga dapat ko talagang gawin. Kasi may humihinder sa akin. At the back of my head, di ba? May humihinder sa'yo na, teka, hindi tama yung gagawin mo. Hindi tama yung gagawin mo. So I have to decide. So, tumalikod ako noon, mga panahon na yon. And then, ayun na nga. So, nagpakasal na kami ni Mayo. Mayo po ang nickname ni Coach Joanna, just so you know.
Paisip ako, sino bang Mayo yan?
Ayun po yung nickname niya, si Mayo. Ayan. So, nagpakasal kami 2007.
Yes.
Ayan. May 15. May story pa kung bakit naging May 15 para simple ang gastos.
At least alam mo yung date, Robert, no? May ibang lalaki, nakalimutan yung date eh.
Nakikinig eh. Naandito na sa tabi-tabi, baka may lumipad na unan dito, di ba? Mahirap na. Ayan. So, May 15, 2007, kinasal kami.
Yeah.
Tapos doon na kami nagsimula. LDR kami noon, nung kinasal kami. Nasa Alabang ako, nasa Quezon City siya kasi nagtuturo siya sa Claret School of Quezon City. Ayan, shout out Claret School of Quezon City. Ayan. So, naandun siya. So, ginawa ko yun 1 year. 1 year kaming malayo sa isa't isa. Kumbaga, first 5 months, nag-bed space sa Alabang. Ang dami rin doon. Ang dami tukso sa Alabang. Promise. Hindi naman sa pag-aano, ayun.
Yeah. Yan, Robert, I just want to highlight that for those men, especially for the men, when we go through those journey, stress and pressure will come in the work that we're doing, di ba? Especially as someone who is expected to support. Sa'yo, mas challenging pa nga ang sinusupport mo yung family mo, di ba? Tapos you're coming in and raising a family in the future. And there will be some situations in there that yung tuksong yan, di ba? Darating yan. Hindi naman mawawala yan, especially sa mga tipo natin, di ba? So how do you navigate through that? How do you arrest that in a way in which you're able to remind yourself na teka lang, medyo mag-ayos-ayos tayo ng konti, no? Kasi kung gagawin natin yan, baka kung ano mangyari sa atin. Paano ba yung thought process mo dyan? Para for those who's watching, may intindihan nila na, pag you're going up and you're gonna have a family, ito yung kailangan yung tingnan na perspective.
Kasi yun nga, yung term na pinag-usapan, yung tukso na yan, nasa paligid yan, para makaiwas, ang ginagawa ko, kasi aside from the fact na, sabi ko nga sa'yo before, I am, dun nga, bago ako pumunta doon, nasa church ako, may aral ako, may turo ako na kailangan stick to one ka. Pero hindi mo mawawala yung tukso sa paligid. Alam ng lahat ng lalaki yun na dapat stick to one ka lang. Lalo sa bansa natin. Alam ng lalaki yun. Kaya lang, may tukso. Ang thought process ko noong mga panahon na yun, to be honest, wala namang makakahuli sa akin. Di ba? Pumasok sa isip ko yun, siyempre, wala namang makakahuli sa akin.
Yes.
Ako, pag tinanong ako, hindi naman ako aamin. Kahit anong mangyari. Kaya lang, naisip ko, pumasok sa akin nun, babae ang anak ko.
Yeah. Wonderful.
Si
That's beautiful.
Panganay na anak ko babae. So, pag ito ginawa ko, ang inisip ko ng mga panahon na yun, kung ang anak ko, siyempre mag-aasawa yan. Darating ng punto, mag-aasawa ang anak ko. Kung ang anak ko mag-asawa at yung asawa niloko, naglaro na sa isip ko kung anong pwede kong gawin doon sa asawa.
Yeah.
Diba?
Beautiful.
Yun ang naging thought process ko ng mga panahon na yun. Na kung sakali man merong ganun, hindi mo mawawala yun. Mapapatingin ka, mapapaisip ka, hindi mo mawawala yun. Again, the bottom line is, think ahead, think for the future. Kung sino yung maapektuhan doon sa action na gagawin mo.
Yan.
Ako masasabi ko, hindi naman sa pagmamalaki. Aminado ako, napatingin din ako. Normal yun, normal sa lalaki.
Normal yun. Taka lang ha, kung lalaki ka at hindi mo ginagawa, medyo yan, questionable yan. Pero normal yan. It's normal ha. For those naman, it's normal for you to look.
Yes, it's normal, mapatingin ka. Ang problema lang, kapag may ginawa ka na action.
Yes.
Pag kinuha mo na yung number, yan.
Oo. Or
kinuha mo din
even in thinking lang, Robert, no, naisip mo lang na may gusto kang gawin.
Yes.
That is already something that you need to catch up. Kasi minsan iniisip, Robert, di ba, na wala naman akong ginawa, hindi ko naman usap, wala akong interest. But the mere fact that you're starting to think about it, you're already feeding your mind. So doon pa lang na kinakatch mo na, kinakapture mo na dapat yan para hindi mag-proceed. I just wanna highlight, emphasize that for the men out there going through this journey, kasi hindi talaga may iwasan, Robert, no? Dadaan at dadaan eh. Pagdadaanan mo na yan. And of course, madaming mga iti-test ka nga yan eh. Sabi nga, di ba, sa iti-test ka, lagi ka, constantly you will test you. But the question in there, how are you responding? Not just in action, but also in thoughts. Go ahead, Robert.
Kapag pinaglaro mo na kasi sa utak mo, yung thinking na yun, mag-aaka na eh. Doon nakikilos kapag nilaro mo sa utak. So, ang ginawa ko, thought process ko, it might work for you, it worked for me, it might work for other men like out there na dumadaan sa journey yan.
Yeah.
Think of the people that will be affected in the action that you'll be doing.
Yes.
Sino yung maapektuhan in the long run? Ang pinakamas matinding maapektuhan, guess who? Ikaw.
Yeah.
Ikaw mismo. Kasi, ito hindi sa pag-aano. Isang term na natutunan ko din sa church. Yung backslider. Yung term na backslider. Ewan ko hindi, para lang sa hindi nakakaalam. Pag sinabing backslider, tumalikod ka sa church mo. Tumalikod ka sa dati mong ginagawa. Yun. Yung dati mong ginagawa, tinalikuran mo na tama. Ngayon, yung isang backslider, hindi mo kailangang i-remind sa kanyang backslider siya. Kasi siya mismo ang nag-iisip nun. Alam niya sa sarili niya. So ikaw bilang tao, kapag meron kang ginawang mali, hindi ka kailangang husgahan ng tao eh. Actually, ang unang huhusga sa'yo, ikaw. Sarili mo. Kasi alam mo eh. Alam mong mali, ginawa mo.
I like what you're sharing, no, na ito kasi na, one of the biggest challenge that we have is we feel that we are constantly in need to please other people, di ba? Na dapat yung gagawin mo tama, quote and unquote. Yes. Kasi for me, ang tama is subjective. Of course, yung mag-agree tayong lahat, Robert, na mali mangsakit ng tao, di ba? Yes. Mali pumatay, mali mangloko ng tao. Alam naman natin yon, common yan. But yung tama na mali is perspective and dependent on the other person. So ikaw, the mere fact as a human being, you know what's right and what's wrong. Right. Wala pa ako na-meet na tao na hindi nila sinabi or na may ginawa silang mali at in-acknowledge nila. But of course, di ba? Wala namang ganun, di ba? Alam nila, they know that it's wrong, but of course, with a lot of different reasons, kung pagpalaki sa kanila, yung values nila, beliefs nila, what have you, iyon yung nagiging decision niya. Pero alam nila mali, pero wala silang magawa. And that one is already an indicator for you that, hey, medyo may mali ata, may pakiramdam ako. I know in my heart and in my mind that I'm doing something wrong or I'm thinking something wrong. So, anong gagawin ko doon? To what Robert is teaching us today is, yes, you will be triggered, di ba? You will be influenced. You will see a lot of different things. You will even hear, but what are you using or what you're doing with those learnings? Kasi the behavior in your mind and also in your action is the one that's influencing you to creating bad behaviors or bad actions or bad decisions. So yun siya. Robert, going through that, yung thinking na yan, emphasizing na lahat ng tayo sa mga tatay dyan, isipin mo, siguro kung magtatanong sila Robert, Coach, Robert, nagawa ko na kasi I already made a mistake. So since nagawa ko na, pwedeng ituloy-tuloy ko na lang. Paano yung mga ganun thinking, Robert? Kung nagawa niya na, they already put in that situation, they already did the deeds. May ano pa ba? Is that something that, as men, do we need to continue? Or when we know in our heart na kailangan natin mag-change, paano natin dapat siya ina-navigate?
Ako, if you're gonna ask me, well, yeah, obviously you're asking me. Sino ba tatanungin mo, no? Okay, anyways. Kidding aside. Yes. Naniniwala ako at the bottom of my heart na ang lalaki kaya niya magbago. Change is always the constant thing in this world.
Highlight ko yan na ang lahat po ng tao, even the guys, can change. Maniwala po sa amin. Totoo yan. Robert, go ahead.
Correct. Kasi ang lalaki nagmamature. Ang lalaki kaya siya nagawa yung mga mali niya nun kasi immature pa siya eh. Gets? Immature pa siya eh. Kaya niya
We don't know any better.
We don't know any better. Pumasok ka doon sa sitwasyon na yun. Again, ngayon pumasok ko na sa mali. Alam mong mali. Pag nag-stay ka doon, may tawag sa'yo, Day. Tama?
Maganda yung tawag ba yan o parental guidance yan?
Ayoko sabihin kasi family show na to. Ayoko sabihin.
Family
diba?
friendly.
Pero may tawag sa'yo. Alam mong mali. Yes. Una ginawa mo. Ginawa mo mali. Naraman mong mali. Ginawa mo ulit. Ano tawag sa'yo? Ayoko sabihin.
Yan.
Diba?
Oo.
So, yun yung thought process.
Oo. Pero meron talaga, Robert, na may mga tao na dalawa kasi yan eh. Either ignorante ka or it's something that you don't know or it's something that you're constantly doing because gusto mo lang, ugali na siya in an attitude na. That can happen as well. And here what we're wanting to emphasize with you, for those of you who's joining, we laugh at this because that's the beauty of life naman, di ba, Robert, is to put humor in the bad things and also celebrate the good things. Pero ito, yung emphasis namin sa inyo, na lahat ng behaviors mo or your actions mo have consequences.
Correct.
Sabi nga ni Robert kanina, ang unang-unang may balik yan sa'yo. Then it goes down to your spouse, your children, the next generation, and the next generation. That is the reality of it. And before we continue, acknowledge lang natin, Robert, sa lahat ng mga sumusubaybay at nanonood sa atin. Of course, andyan si Better Half mo, si Mayo ba? Tama ba? Mayo. Ayan, si Coach Mayo. Pero Coach Johanna. Si Coach Nords from the northern part of the Philippines. Maraming salamat. Si Dan Di Guzman kanina, kasama natin sa breakout session. Ayan, thank you. Sabi ni Dan, men will always be men. Alam mo, Dan, gusto ko i-breakdown na men will always be men. Men can be a better person.
Yes.
Kumaga, kasi yung men will always be men, medyo stereotype eh. Stereotyping kasi. So break natin yan, Dan, ha? Mapag-ano natin yan. We'll continue to fight for that. Si Coach Marife, of course, nandito sa Metro Manila. Sabi ni Coach Marife, true yan, Robert, meron kang sariling built-in troubleshooter. O yan, maganda sinabi ni Coach Marife, may built-in troubleshooter tayo because it's an indicator that something is wrong and we need to do something about it. Yun nga yung tanong lang doon, yung indicator na yan, how are we responding? Now, kung negative naman yung response natin, how are we utilizing this to raise our hands to seek help? Robert, as a man, as a father, as the head of a family, as the one that's providing to the family, ano yung biggest challenges mo sa pagiging lalaki and someone who needs to constantly, 'di ba? Kasi leader tayo, 'di ba? Constantly be responding in ways na naaakma para sa pamilya natin and especially sa mga anak natin. Kasi may challenges din tayo eh. May mga beliefs tayo at paniniwala tayo and behavior tayo na it's not serving our children. Paano to? How do you troubleshoot this? Like biggest challenge of us is raising hand and asking for help. Ano yung challenge mo on seeking for help from other people?
Ang ginagawa ko talaga dyan, I tend to look or to surround myself with people that wants to do the best for me. Hinahanap ko yung mga taong yun. Kasi it takes a lot of effort. Mag-e-effort ka talaga. Kasi nature, ewan ko, ito stereotype to. Stereotype sa society natin, ang lalaki kailangan astig. Ang lalaki kailangan macho. Wala kang problema na hindi kayang harapin. Bumangga, giba. Ganon. Hindi talaga eh. Darating talaga sa punto mo na maghahanap ka. Kaya lang, hindi mo mahahanap yung kailangan tumulong sa'yo eh.
Yeah.
Minsan nga, pag sinasabi, pwede ka naman magsalita eh. Magtataka ka pa. Ha? Pwede pala. Di ba? Pwede pala ako magsalita. Pwede pala ako humingi ng tulong. Di ba?
Yes.
Ang troubleshoot mo ngayon dyan, hahanapin mo yung tao na iniisip lang kung ano yung maganda para sa'yo. Ako ang blessed. Blessed ako dahil nakilala ko kagad si Johanna.
Yeah.
Nakilala ko kagad si Mayo. Blessed ako dahil, bago si Mayo, nakilala ko ang Panginoon. Siyempre. Nakilala ko ang Panginoong Jesus. Ayan. Tapos, blessed ako dahil may mga kaibigan ako na naging kaibigan na ako sa church namin na iniisip din yung betterment ko. Ako, natutuwa nga ako sa mga kaibigan kong yun na kahit noong mga panahong backslider ako, kinukumusta ako. Di ba? Kumbaga, surround yourself with people na iniisip nila kung ano yung best para sa'yo. Na hindi mangingimi na sabihin na mali ka, uy, mali yan. Uy, hindi tama yung ginagawa mo. Kasi ang kaibigan, kung kaibigan ka talaga, ito, isa sa mga golden na lesson na naituro sa akin. Kung ang kaibigan mo, totoo mong kaibigan, magsasalita ng masakit sa'yo yan. Pagsasabihan ka niya ng masakit. Kasi kaibigan ka niya. Mas gugustuhin niyang masaktan ka niya kaysa masaktan ka sa gagawin mo.
Yan. Oo. Agree. Diba? Emphasizing with that, for those of you who's joining us, because one of the things that we have here in TikTok Broadcast is creating love and safety. Minsan kasi, Robert, yung challenge natin is pag napapagsabihan, di ba? Masakit. And the tendency is gusto mong mag-isolate. Gusto mong magalit doon sa taong yon, gusto mong magwala, gusto mong mawala, and so on. Rather than taking a look at that on a positive perspective to give you support so that you can see, makita mo yung buong perspektibo. Kasi often than not, when people get hurt, they feel that they're being attacked. Pero yung question nga doon, yung taong ba yun is someone that you trust? Is that person really someone that, you can be vulnerable with and share the things that you can share and give you a feedback? Kasi kung andun ka lang, kung yung taong yun, you choose that person just to confide with, mag-share ng emotion, sabi nga nila, pity party, na hindi ka tutulungan to really see the pain as an opportunity for growth, then you are in the wrong space.
Yes.
So ganun lang yun di ba? And for us, Robert, for us men, yung challenge natin, maghanap ng ganyang space It's really a challenge for us, and it's common than not. And if you see this in research, yung nagiging emotional, output natin is yung mga asawa natin, di ba? Pero they can only do so much because they have their own, they have their own ways of dealing with things. And as men, meron din tayong hinahanap na love and connection from other men who really can listen to us. So we're gonna take a short break now, Robert. And one of the things that I would ask for you, and we're gonna, mellow it a little bit. You as a man, ano yung pinaka-biggest challenge mo as a man, living into this world where gender stereotypes is being expected as men? Kasi yung emotions na yan, yung biggest emotions is not something that we constantly share with other people. We're freely able to share that with our spouse, pero limited pa rin yan. Hindi natin lahat na i-share. Bad as it may sound, pero totoo talaga yun Hindi lahat namin na-share because we still have these certain fears, inhibitions that we have, that we are reserved. So when we come back, Robert, I would want for you to open that, share that experience with other people na paano ba yung navigation mo yan na okay ako maging vulnerable sa ibang tao, and ano yung biggest challenge mo of expressing that to other people outside, on top of your spouse. Okay? So we're just gonna take a short break. As we return, we're gonna get back and giving Robert and the rest of those who's joining a little break. We'll be back shortly.
As a business owner, are you overwhelmed by the need to post beautiful, engaging content every single day? Are you left wondering what to write? Tired of scrolling through stock photos that all start to look the same? Confused by complicated graphic design programs? Rise Up Creatives is here to help. Each month, we give you everything you need to create 31 days of social media content in just 5 minutes a day. Customizable captions, curated lifestyle photos, a drag-and-drop graphic design tool, and the ability to post directly to your social media accounts. No one else empowers you with these 4 resources all in one place. Each month, we help you plan your social media calendar by providing you with 31 image themes and customizable captions so you can quickly and easily create engaging content and grow your following. Simply select the image that works best for your feed or story. Then, copy the caption and customize it to fit your audience. 5 minutes a day. It's that quick. Plus, you'll absolutely love our drag-and-drop graphic design tool. Start from scratch or choose one of our beautiful templates to fit your unique brand. When you're ready to export your design, you can download, email, or post directly to your social media accounts. Here's the truth. Our world needs what you have to offer. Don't let technology or procrastination hold you back. Rise Up Creatives is more than an online resource. We're a community helping you overcome your biggest barriers to reach your greatest goals. We're here to help you rise up and be creative.
We are back for the second part of the 5th episode of Season 2 of Integrate, brought to you by DCAP Copy Republic, the coaching hub of Life Coach Philippines, and home as professional certified CACC life coaches. Meet our coaching tribe at DCAP Copy Republic, located at Pioneer Center Compound along Pioneer Road, corner Brixton and United States. That's there in Capitolio, Pasig City. And you may come in for dine-in or visit for our coaching services at 10 a.m. to 10 p.m. We're open on a Saturday to Thursday. We're closed on a Friday. You may also join the community night happening every night at 7:30 p.m. That's going to be 7:30 p.m. onwards. Tomorrow, it's going to be with me for Comfy Sundays for life. With myself, and I'm going to talk about creativity. I talk about creativity in there, and creativity as something of a radical change. I realize how important it is that we unlock our creative juices, our creative mind, because all of us are born creative, and that is something that I want to help you unlock so that you can start making that connection that we have been losing for the longest time. Nurturing Monday, that's going to be walk along with Coach Tin as she talks about relationship for those who are in need of strengthening their relationship with themselves. That's going to be on a Monday. Tuesday, it's all about habit with Master Coach Jasmine for those who are ready to really ignite and change that bad habit. And I say, when I change bad habit, you creating good habits for you to remove that bad habit. That's something that you can help out. Master Coach Jasmine can help out with you. Purpose Wednesday is a day with Coach Rizal. And if you are in need of support of finding your purpose, that's going to be on Wednesday. Strengthening Thursday, that's going to be with Master Coach A for coaching for the soul, as she helps us really have a deeper connection with our emotions that connects with the soul. I've been learning from Master Coach A for the last 4 years, and it's a wonderful journey. It really just allowed me to see things in a different perspective, to appreciate the life that we have. And Fab Saturday, that's going to be open mic with Coach Orville. A while ago, he was there. He entertained a lot of people in there, and we also allowed people to sing, express themselves, and really just be themselves in the process. Our coaching hub is also an event place and a venue of choice for face-to-face classes, training, and private functions. Just connect with Coach Rizal at 0917-586-1661 for inquiry and reservation. Now, if you are someone who desires to experience transformation in the areas of health, wealth, and relationship, I invite you to join us inside the Be Learning Society as one of the mental model collectors with full access pass to the monthly mental model masterclass of Master Coach A that is exclusive for the Be Learning Society members only. For this month, our masterclass is going to be the Wisdom Wheel Mental Model. I'm super excited with this. If you are a man out there and if you want to utilize your learnings and turn that into something that will solve the problem of humanity, I invite you. The September 30th on a Friday, the Wisdom Wheel is a method for solving problems that uses humanity's collective wisdom. Instead of relying solely on your own thinking and or trial or error, will integrate all of the learnings of every man in there and utilize this to teach people, to invite people to get wisdom from this learning, implement it, and see the result rather than go doing things on yourself and getting the same result over and over again. In this mental model masterclass, you will learn how the collective wisdom will help you out or leverage it for you to have a healthy and mentally fit mind. Bee Learning Society is the tent maker of the Bee Learning Homes for mental fitness, and on top of the food and beverage discount we enjoy from Decaf Coffee Republic, you also get a mental model collector, a 90-minute free coaching session with senior coaches from Life Coach Philippines. So join us. I've been learning this and been using the mental models for me to think, easily, to think, fast rather than, complicating a lot of different things, and it's allowed me to just simplify the way that I think. Think Talk Broadcast is powered by Rise Up Creatives Worldwide, the social commerce turnkey solution provider that helps entrepreneurs and business owners to leverage the power of content marketing to provide value, improve engagement, and increase revenue with the investment of just 5 minutes every single day. Visit www.riseupcreatives.com to learn the benefit of lifetime members like me and discover how you can rise up and be creative in growing your business. All right? Let's welcome back Robert.
Hi, welcome back.
Yun, welcome back. All right. Before we continue, we're gonna do a little bit of game, just to maglaro muna tayo, Robert, no, para stretch yung brain natin. I'm gonna ask you 7 questions. 7 questions. It's a rapid fire question. Whatever you feel na the answer, walang tama o mali dito. Let's just enjoy this process. And whenever you're ready, you can explain it. If you don't want to explain it, that's totally fine. You ready?
Okay.
All right, let's begin. Question number 1. What's one of your favorite memories growing up?
Favorite memories growing up, playing bato sa gitna, yung dodgeball.
Dodgeball, all right.
Playing dodgeball.
Playing dodgeball. Question number 2, who did you look up to the most and why?
I look up the most my dad. Tatay ko.
Wow.
Kasi hindi sa sa iba, tatay ko wala siyang hilig sa alak. Kabaligtaran niya. You know what I mean? Kabaligtaran niya. Wala siyang hilig sa alak. Oo. Wala siyang hilig doon. Pero kahit ganun siya, na-provide pa rin niya yung pangangailangan namin.
Beautiful. Kasi, provider pa rin.
Oo, provider pa rin siya. Kasi ang nasa isip niya noon, noong mga panahon na yon, ang lalaki kasi, hindi ka makapag-voice out. Ang gamot para doon sa nararamdaman niya sakit, alak.
Oo, para makapag-express.
Para makalimot.
Yung ginagamit. Yay, makalimot pala.
Makalimot.
Okay.
Pero, kahit ganun, naibigay niya pa rin yung kailangan namin. Provider.
Beautiful. Provider, yan. Question number 3, what activities make you feel most like yourself?
Of course, playing games. Gamer at heart.
Gamer at heart, yun talaga yun.
Always a child in my heart. Playing games, building Gundam. Yan.
Yun talaga, no? Being alive, feeling like yourself is, getting out the child in there. Kasi pag lumalaki tayo, masyadong serious yung buhay, no?
Yes.
Robert, yan ang nagiging challenge. Question number 4, Robert, how do you want to be viewed as a parent?
Cool dad. Cool dad but firm. Pag may
cool dad
sinabi,
but firm.
Cool but firm. Yeah.
Question number 5, what are the little things that have always made you smile?
Little things that always makes me smile, yung maalala akong bigyan ng kape. Kape lang.
Simple lang, no? Simple. Wala
Kailangan
kailangan
ng kape na hindi ako humihingi.
Yun na yun. Okay. Coach Joanna, alam mo na. Alam na this. Question number 6.
Alam niya. Alam na misis.
Alam niya yun. Question number 6, what are you most proud of and why?
Proud of and why? My family, of course. Again, realization, a lot of people are striving to have a family. But I have that. Thankful. Thankful to my family.
It's a small little thing that people often forget, no? That simple
Yes.
thing. And the last question, Robert, what is one big goal you want to reach by the age of 60?
By the age of 60, financial stability, financial security, and yung family ko. Family pa rin talaga eh. It all boils down to my family. Makita ko yung daughters ko, okay. May pagmamahalan sila. Bago man ako mawala, yung pagmamahal ko sa mami nila, magawa nila ng doble. Yan. Yun ang
yung legacy, no, na something that you want to leave behind.
Yes.
Wonderful. Thank you, Robert. Thank you for the vulnerability. Thank you for playing the game. O sabi mo nga, gamer ka.
Gamer at heart.
Gamer at heart. Yeah, we'll move to, let's mellow it out a bit and talk about something more serious. No? Pag-usapan natin ang lalaki, no? Sabi ko nga kanina, one of the biggest challenge that we have is seeking for help and raising our hands na kailangan ko ng tulong. As most often than not, we confide with yung asawa natin. And again, that we're not saying the wives in there na yung ginagawa nyo is not valuable. I mean, that's super valuable. But there are some things that we're not able to share of certain things. Maybe may mga times na may sinasabi natin, di tayo naiintindihan ng asawa natin because of there's a language barrier. Of course, iba pa rin pagkausap mo yung lalaki, di ba? Compared yung babae. And these are the things that's limiting and hindering us. And lahat naman tayo, we have these dreams. But of course, of the demands and pressures of the life that we have, we tend to park all of these things that we want to do. Pag ganung situation, Robert, how do you navigate through it? How do you see things in which minsan sobrang high-pressured ka na kailangan mong may kausap na lalaki? Paano ba? How do you raise your hands in there?
Again, babalik ako dun sa sinabi ko. Para magkaroon ka ng support, it takes a lot of effort. Hahanap ka ng tao, mag-e-effort ka na magkaroon ka ng tao na alam mo na they just want the best in you. Kung wala ka pa nun, dati kasi wala pa ako nun, wala ako nung makakausap na sumusuporta sa akin, I always just suck it up. You know what I mean? Kumbaga, nasa iyo lang, kikim-kimin mo lang. Ganyan. Kumbaga, hindi mo sasabihin. Ang ginagawa ko noon, dahil wala akong mapagsabihan, syempre, I always try to make a joke out of it. Papatawa ko. Pero deep inside, masakit. Gets? O kaya, ang gagawin ko, aalis ako doon sa lugar, walk out ako, walk out. Yung mga kalimitan, kapag hindi mo na kaya, walk out muna.
Walk out ka na lang.
Walk out muna, pahangin. Yan. Laro ka ng games. Kaya ako mahilig maglaro. Kasi sa games, parang free ka lang eh. Ano ka lang.
You can release.
Oo, re-release ka lang doon, games, ganyan. Kaya nga naano ako sa basketball, naano rin ako sa ping-pong. Ayan, para doon ko lang nire-release lahat. Yun yung tapos doon ko nakilala yung mga kakilala ko na wala silang iniisip kundi yung best lang para sa akin. Ayan, shoutout kay Mark Anthony Aparato, Mark Anthony Mendoza, ayan, yung mga kaibigan ko yan, mga kaopisina ko yan sila. Kung nanonood, baka hindi sila manonood. Pero kung manonood sila sa replay, ayan. Shout out.
Maraming salamat.
Yung mga kapag yung hindi ko na talaga kaya, hanapin ko yung mga yan. May kapag-usap lang, natawagan ko. Tagal mo na nga sila hindi natawagan kasi gawa nga ni Mayo eh. Si Mayo kasi halos nakikater niya yung ko ngayon. Si coach.
Kasi iba pa rin talaga pag life coach yung partner mo, no? Malaking bagay.
Malaking bagay. Yes.
Malaking bagay. Robert, you said a while ago it's not easy and it takes effort for you to find those people, no? Especially for men. I mean, at the end of the day, it at times it's difficult to be able to express the things that we have internally, no? Na minsan nga kasi, dalawa lang naman kasi yan eh. Either wala kang gagawin o magagalit ka. Diba? Yun lang naman yung respond mo. Of course, as we grow in age, as we mature, na tututunan na nating i-control yung sarili natin. But still, the pain, the feeling in there is still left in there. Kahit sabihin mong, maglalaro ka, you release it, na hindi na pa-process eh. And this is common for a lot of men out there, di ba? Na they tend to utilize humor to just, make things lighter, make the problem a little bit less intimidating. But the reality is, there's something in us na hindi na-feel, na andun pa rin, na andun lang, na tinatago natin. Pag may mga ganong situation, Robert, how do you deal with that? Like pag sobrang mabigat na sa pakiramdam mo, paano mo siya nina-navigate for everyone who's joining, no? And for those of you who went through that experience, para ma-share natin sa kanila, mabigyan natin sila ng ng learnings, ng knowledge, ng wisdom, yung pinag-uusapan natin kanina, and that's gonna be the topic this month. How do you navigate through that na sasabihin mo sa sarili mo na, okay, itong mga bagay na nararamdaman ko, parang hindi ko na ata pwedeng i-keep to sa sarili ko at kailangan kong ilabas. What is the biggest factor in you making a decision to finally speak about that and share that with the people that you trust?
Factor is parang, ibig sabihin yung trigger, yung nagti-trigger na sa'yo dahil napupuno ka na.
Yeah, punong-puno ka na, yung sasabog ka na.
Oo. Yung kung ano yung nagpaparealize sa akin. Kapag nare-realize mo na parang nananam ka na, parang namamanhid ka na, yun na yung nagpapatrigger sa akin eh. Yung pampakarano, teka, parang wala na epekto sa akin. Sandali lang.
Yeah.
Sandali lang. Tao rin ako. Hayun, saka na ako maghahanap. Iisipin ko na kagad na, teka, ba't parang wala na ako nararamdaman? Parang may mali. Kasi humans are emotional beings eh.
Yes.
So, di ba? So, kapag dumating ka na sa puntong yon na parang wala ka ng pakiramdam, kabahan ka na.
Yeah.
Di ba? Kausapin mo na yung mga tao. Ako, ininavigate ko yun. Lang talaga have the courage to ask help. Kasi, kapag yan kinimkim mo, tsaka tigilan natin yung stereotype na na hindi tayo pwede magsalita.
Tama.
Yung stereotype na hindi ka hihingi ng tulong dahil lalaki ka.
Yeah.
Mahirap yun. Hindi pwede. Kasi sa buhay natin ngayon, sa pressures in life, kasi provider tayo, yun nga, meron tayong stereotype na dapat macho ka, astig ka. Hindi, break na natin yun. Break that mold. Tanggalin na natin yung kaisipan na yan. Kailangan pa rin natin yun. Kasi if we are really bound to be the leader, to lead a family, paano ka magli-lead kung ikaw mismo hindi mo kayang i-lead ang sarili mo?
Correct.
A leader is a great follower. Yun ang lagi.
Yeah.
So in order for you to lead, you have to follow yourself. Isipin mo muna, ano ka? Ano ba yung estado mo? So pag hindi mo na nakikita kung sino ka, kung nasaan ka, learn to ask for help. Una sa Panginoon. Hindi sa I'm not preaching, I'm not a preacher, but it helps. It helps that you know that there's a supreme being.
Yeah.
It helps to know that someone is looking out for you. Hindi sa
Yeah.
Magandang bagay yung meron kang sinasabihan. Alam mong may nakikinig sa'yo.
Yeah.
Pero siyempre, humans are emotional being. Effort ka pa rin. Again, babalik ako sa sinabi ko, you have to make an effort, look for those people. Nasa paligid lang sila.
Yeah.
Minsan lang, matigas lang ulo natin, manhid tayo eh. Hindi mo napapansin, yung mga taong gustong tumulong sa'yo dahil mali ang connotation mo.
Yeah, beautiful.
Kasi na tutulong. Ang tutulong sa'yo, nasa paligid lang. You just have to make an effort.
Yeah, and common yan sa atin, Robert, no? Sabi ko nga dyan, Superman kasi tayo eh. We're able to solve our problems on our own. Pero yun kasi, we keep that emotions in us eh. Robert, what's the most worst thought that you had when things are super deep? Like sobrang deep ka na. Ano yung worst thought na naisip mo?
Umalis na lang. Naisip ko yun. At the very lowest. At the very lowest of my life. Naisip ko, pumasok sa isip ko na tigilan ko na lang kaya lahat to. Umalis na lang ako. Magtago na lang ako, mamundok na lang ako. Di ba?
Yeah. Mawala na lang. Oo.
Wala na ako, parang bula. Kumbaga parang off the grid. Alam mo yung may mga napanood kang ganung pelikula na parang gusto mo na lang i-fake yung death mo. Tapos patirahan ka na lang sa isla.
Oo. Para tapos na, no? Ang ingay eh. Oo.
Kung wala lang talaga ako, kung may pera lang talaga ako, nagawa mo yun eh. Di ba? So, wala tayong ganun. So, seek for help. Hindi mas magastos yun. Humingi ka ng tulong.
Kahit may pera ka din naman, Robert, no, at the end of the day, it will still hunt you because the one that's hunting you is you in the first place.
Correct.
So, iba pa rin yung magre-raise ng hadka at hingi ka ng tulong. It's one of the things that we need to constantly highlight. And I want to emphasize of what Robert is sharing with everyone. No? Hopefully, you're still joining. And if you're gonna watch this on a replay in the future, yung stereotyping kasi ng men that you need to solve your problem on your own is the one that's hunting us and killing us at the same time. When I say killing us, hindi naman literal, no. Don't put that in the context of physically. Pero little by little kasi nagde-deteriorate tayo eh. And that one, when you continuously carry that burden, it becomes so heavy na we tend to, or hindi nga yung tayo eh, our mind quits. Na hindi na lang. Pwede bang ayoko na lang isipin yan? And it removes us from doing the things that we enjoy doing before. Diba, Robert? Yung na-enjoy mo before, hindi mo na-enjoy ngayon kasi ang dami mong pinagdaanan tapos hindi na po proseso, di ba? Walang nagpo-process sa'yo. Yeah, our parents didn't know any better. Yung mga kaibigan natin, yung mga minsan na we trust that will support us, wala naman doon. Minsan nandun pero wala doon, di ba? Itong lahat nangyayari sa atin. And this is where our team for this season talks about love and safety. Na as men, how are you intentionally creating that kind of space for you where you feel the love? Hindi lang yung di ba? Not just by words, Robert, but even in action. Yung sabi mo nga na kung gusto mo matuto, paramdam mo talaga sa tao na may mali siyang ginagawa and that person will experience pain, but in pain you will heal. And that you feel safe and having that conversation with the person. Robert, my show is called Integrate and it's gonna be an hour already. Sabi ko nga, lagi ko sinasabi, parang kung 2 oras siguro, ang dami natin pag-uusapan dito. pero ano natin sila, para ma-miss naman nila at next time, looking forward sila. Coach Lynn, by the way, is watching. If you're gonna think about the word integrate, that you shared so far about your experience and how, this stereotype of men is hurting us, in the process. And you've shared all of these different things to everyone who's watching. If you think about the word integrate, what is integrate to you?
Integrate is the ability to combine everything that you are experiencing, to combine the good and the bad, and then looking at the silver lining of it.
Wow.
That's integrate.
Beautiful. Yun talaga yun eh. Minsan, Robert, kasi nakafocus tayo sa positive things. Alam mo ba may good sa negative things as well?
Yes, meron.
Because that is where you really get a lot of wisdom on the bad things. A lot of successful people have went through tough times, but they continue to celebrate those tough times because without that, they will not be successful as they are today in their own special way. Robert, final word for all of those watching for this session anyway. I hope to talk to you again in the future. If you're gonna give people and your children and your children's children in the future 3 tips to creating a loving and safe space, ano yung 3 tips na gusto mong ibigay sa kanila?
First step, number 1, of course, love God above all. Second, love your family, because if everyone else turn their back on you, they are the only one who's gonna be there lifting you up.
Yeah.
Third, choose the right friend for you. Those are my 3 tips. Choose your
family and friends. Critical aspect in things, and it's common than not for men na yung friends natin, di ba sa opisina, Robert, karamihan. And not a lot of people in there in the workplace, you're able to fully get a grasp of expressing yourself. Pero when you find that, that's the hidden gem eh. Huwag
Mm.
yung bitawan. You know, you
Yeah.
continuously develop that relationship. Ang turo nga ni Master Coach A na kailangan nagde-deposit kayo doon sa bank account ng relationship, ng friendship na yan. You constantly do that. You know, when you see that there's value in that relationship, mag-invest kayo ng invest. Even with other people, if you like this person and you feel that this person really hears you, understand you, continue to deposit. Huwag niyong kalimutan, 'di ba? Huwag niyong kaligtaan. Minsan kasi may sa business ng buhay natin, Robert, nakakalimutan natin mag-say hi, mag-say hello, magkumusta, 'di ba?
Yeah.
Continue to develop that. And for your family, alam mo, naniniwala ako na yung kung gusto natin baguhin yung future ng pamilya natin, nag-i-start sa atin as mga lalaki. All of us experience pain. You know, we have experienced pain from our parents, from our mom, from our dad, or our upbringing. Maybe may mga ginawa ka na napagalitan ka, napagsabihan ka, tapos hindi na proseso, di ba, Robert? And you still have that in there. You know, having a conversation with other people that really cares for you and want the best for you really just expresses that and releases that. And as you continue that, you heal in the process. You heal in the process. Creating a safe and safe and loving space starts with you. Ikaw muna. Hindi
Yes.
hindi naman yan eh. Kailangan mo hanapin, 'di ba, Robert? It's effortful. But that means what Robert is saying, don't quit. Pag hindi mo pa nahanap, don't quit. Continue to find. Now, kung hindi mo talaga mahanap, naghanap ka na kung saan ang lupalop ng daigdig o 'di ba ng mundo, visit kayo ng Decap Coffee Republic. Visit us here at Pasig City. We've created the space for people to really start healing. And para maging tao ka. And Robert has been visiting that. Medyo malayo lang. But tinatahak talaga
Sasagwan
nila
pa.
yung Laguna. Sasagwan pa. But if you're looking for that space, doon ako nakahanap ng healing. And I hope you enjoy the space with us as well because it's possible eh. Posible na yung lalaki mag-heal din sa mga wounds. You don't have to do it alone. It's possible and Robert and I are here to help you out in the journey with you. Huwag ka lang aayaw. Huwag kang
Yes.
mag-aayaw. You know, men are 3.3 times likely to commit suicide. Please don't. Help is available. We have a coaching hub. We can help you out as you journey along. All right? Robert, maraming salamat for a wonderful moment. Thank you for blessing the space. I'll see you later. Huwag ka muna aalis dyan. We'll have a conversation later. But for everyone who's joining, thank you for supporting Integrate. And whether you are joining us live or watching on the replay, please do leave a comment and share your thoughts and insights in there. Maraming salamat. You know, give a shout out to Robert as well. You know, just give him some gratitude on the sharings that we have. This is not something that's easy, di ba, Robert, sa ating mga lalaki to express. But, you know, give him some love in there. Don't keep us a secret. Help us serve more people by circulating this video and just bless people in there. See you later, Robert, ha? As I close, I'd like to speak to all of the dads in there, the fathers in there who are unsung heroes of the global workforce. There is a lot of competition in the working world today, and there has been from the last 10 years. You know, there has never been an ending need for us to stand out to the crowd and tirelessly pursuit of success. But the reality is the great resignation comes with a great opportunity for every worker to start building wealth and becoming their own versions of CEO, even while you're still employed in your work full time. I'm inviting you to join us in a journey. This is something of a passion project that I have. I'm, you know, gathering 10 men. You know, if you are someone who is willing to start putting the effort in there and changing the world, and hindi to yung mga typical na changing the world. I'm really here to change the world, and you have the heart to teach, and you have the heart to, you know, minister to people. Have a conversation with us. I would like to join us in becoming a coaching entrepreneur. Connect with us at 0917-586-1661. I want you. Come and help me in this mission to map out your success as a certified co-actively co-create life coach. The CACC certification program is an international CPD accredited course with 40 CPD units, and CACC course includes a 21 days web-based learning with lifetime access, a 3-day live coaching bootcamp with Master Coach A, and a 3-day live virtual business bootcamp with senior coaching team. The program also comes with a done-for-you coaching program and many other bonuses that coaching entrepreneurs or professionals will help you jumpstart the second fastest growing industry in the world today. Live coaching is the 21st truly a 21st century learning experience that is empowering professionals to enhance their skills in multiple domains, thereby increasing their relevance in an increasingly complex workplace and dynamic business environment. Call Coach Rizal at 0917-586-1661 to join the live coaching bootcamp on September 10th, 17th, 24 for online learners. That's going to be next week. I also want to invite you to watch the other shows hosted here at TikTok Broadcast. Please follow, subscribe, and engage in our social media account at TikTok Broadcast or TikTok_TV on Twitter and Instagram, and Tik-Talk Broadcast on YouTube. And give us a review. We would appreciate that. Share some blessing with us. We want to be able to really connect with other people in there, to tell them that there is a home for them, that they don't need to constantly be hiding. For partnership and collaboration, please connect with Coach Rizal at 0917-586-1661. See you again in the next episode of Integrate. That's going to be on September 10th, live here at TikTok Broadcast. Your one coaching thought for tonight is from Nelson Mandela. He said that remember to celebrate milestone as you prepare for the road ahead. There will be adversity in your life. Hindi yan matatanggal. It's gonna be there, and you will always experience. You will experience failure. You will experience mistake. You will experience wrong action, and that's totally fine. That's totally fine. Tell yourself it's totally fine to, make mistakes, to experience failures, and to do something wrong. That's totally fine. That's human being. The beautiful thing about it is we can choose to celebrate all of these different things, and you can utilize this wrongdoings to integrate it on the things that you're currently thinking about right now and the thing that's working right now. No experience is ever wasted. You only need to take a look at all of this experience, and as I've said a while ago, learn how to integrate it, and you can integrate it by learning how to be creative. And every one of us is born creative. We just need to reignite that back in you, and I can help you out in that journey. Love heals, safety saves. Be inspired for change. My show Integrate is to rally all of the men out there to rise up and lead the charge for change. It's time for us to ignite the mental abilities of the heart of men to start healing. Kailangan natin mag-heal. And healing starts from teaching, sharing your valuable lessons of life so that we can help others integrate their mind, soul, and spirit, and finally start living, loving, laughing, learning, and living a legacy intentionally. Maraming salamat for joining me. We'll see you again next week for another episode of Integrate. This is us in the Philippines. Coaches like us think and talk like this. This is Coach Shaun, broadcasting beyond borders and to advance life coaching worldwide. Maraming salamat. Love, bam, boom. Love, bam, boom. Love, bam, boom. See you, everyone. Bye-bye.